opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Paul with the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And finished off by Wright.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Deflects the pass. It's Thompson off the drive.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin.
Paul Pierce.
Here's Valanciunas. He has 6. Here's Wright. And again, no good by Toronto.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Johnson kicks to Joseph. Here's Thompson. No luck. Excellent D there from Pierce. Clippers leading by 15. Here's Paul. For the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Mbamute. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Crawford left side. Out to the wing. Rivers passes to Pierce, and the wide-open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And, guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4-1 in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
And Joseph kicks to Thompson. Johnson dishes to Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, with Jeff Green, the one thing you can say about him is he's been durable, especially since he'd had the unforeseen heart issue in 2011 for which he needed season-ending surgery. Since then, over the past 3 full seasons, he's played in 81, 82, and 78 games.
Johnson, he's checked in for Cole Aldrich. Clippers leading by 12. Rivers kicks to Pierce. Good. Pierce has got 6.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? And talking about Jeff Green, I'm rooting for him. I mean, I'm rooting for him to finally put it all together, to gain and maintain the confidence, and really to fulfill the vast potential we all know that he has.
Here's Joseph. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Right against Rivers. At the elbow, Green. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected and stolen by Wright. Joseph, the pass to Valanciunas.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive attacking.
Okay, man, put your hands together for
And the final period of play just about to start. And the Raptors call time here.
When you're talking about the greatest clutch players ever, that list needs to include Paul Pierce. I mean,
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Yeah, you know, Shaq nicknamed him the Truth for a good reason. I mean, Pierce grew up in LA and reportedly dreamed of playing with the Lakers. Ironic that he instead became one of the Celtics' all-time greats.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in at the small forward.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Paul outside. And there's the pass to Mbah a Moute. Jordan kicks to Redick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. He feeds it to Paul. Over in the corner, Mbah a Moute. The three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 11. Here's DeRozan. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Some changes for Toronto. Biombo, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Powell in for Johnson. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to Powell. Here's Biombo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Paul for 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here is Mbah a Moute, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside Lowry. And the layup is good. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Biyombo. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The shot by Powell, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. And a wide open look for Valanciunas, but they recover it. And it's off from three-point range. And Reddick kicks to Paul. And stolen by Biyombo. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. A pull-up and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 11 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Paul dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. Paul outside. 5 on the clock. Kicks to Reddick. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. No luck. High steal from Valanciunas.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
DeMar DeRozan again.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Lowry passes to Powell. Wants to get it to DeRozan.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Paul kicks to Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And DeRozan, here we go. Now here's Paul. Connects.
Well, Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Powell kicks to Valanciunas. Down low. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Missed.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. And here's Mbah-a-Moute, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They can grab the win here if they knock down the shot. With under 2 seconds remaining, that's enough time to catch maybe one dribble and then get it up in the air. It's obviously a make-or-break situation.
DeRozan can't cash in. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had. And